we're not on yet. He'll say we're on.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so we're live.
Yep.
So we're live to the internet. So we're
And we're recording.
Live so still. Good. Tony has pressed the button. And we are very excited because now we have a live guest.
Yeah.
We have a buddy of ours, Bill, who we're going to introduce. We're going to interview later on tonight for an upcoming show. If you've ever been to the Disney by the Numbers, Disney Parks podcast, or the WDW Park Hoppers websites,
or Mickey News, or
Mickey News,
or Pixel,
you've read Bill's writing, and so Bill wanted to see how we do the live show. So if you hear chuckling or laughing or all of a sudden get punched in the face, it's my buddy Bill.
Never would happen, guys.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. First time we've had another human in the room.
Yeah.
That wasn't related to Tony Calsanova.
Or John.
Or me. So yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to Monday night. So you know what that means.
Monday's fun day.
Monday fun day. So it's a live show. So Jennifer's in the house. Excellent. We have some people watching, and so we've got brand new lower thirds that we made the other day. So that's nice. It's nice.
It's very nice.
So you ready to get going?
Sure.
All right. So let's go ahead and do the do. All right. And you've already pressed the button. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, on this week's show, we have news about Neil Patrick Harris buying Disney. No. Buying Haunted Mansion art. Wouldn't that be cool, though?
Yeah.
Solar farms powering 2 theme parks in Disneyland, Space Mountain permits, and so much more, all on the Disney Parks Podcast. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. So glad that you are here. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good.
Doing good. So I let everybody know who's listening. We have a guest in the house.
Yeah.
Our buddy Bill is here. We're going to be interviewing him later. So if you hear something in the background, it's
another voice.
It's not a ghost. Your house isn't
haunted.
haunted.
Chris.
It's our buddy Bill. And properly pronounce your last name.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah, I'll never get that right. I love you with all my heart. I'll never get that right.
Very few people have over the years.
It's weird, man. It's a hard name. You know, Castlenova's easy. Johnson, Snuffleupagus. Those are easy.
Snuffleupagus.
So how's your weekend, pal?
Well, let's start with Tuesday.
It's a weekend.
Tuesday, I was at the Edison. Wednesday, I was at Port Orleans with Yeehaw Bob.
Oh, sweet. How was Yeehaw Bob? That's a callback right there.
Yeah, he was rocking the piano. He's like a little ever-ready bunny.
Yeah.
He doesn't stop or sit still or.
So we did an interview with Yeehaw Bob somewhere in the first year or so.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy, but he fidgets.
Yeah,
so
he was tapping on his keyboard on his Yeah. He had
all
a keyboard.
Night long.
He was playing, but he was tapping on it. Yeah.
I'm like, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
So that
was
I got to Friday.
I don't think I did anything. Thursday I went to Drive Shack, which is
that's not Disney.
One of those golf places. Yeah. And then we got to Saturday, which was the meetup in the Void.
That button gets more action. Anyway, so that was cool. You do anything yesterday, Sunday?
No, slept the rest.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay, so let's see. This week for me, Monday, I was at a press event for Wine Bar George. Tuesday, I was at... I didn't do anything Tuesday. Well, I did the Park Hoppers thing, but Wednesday, I was at Splitsville.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, don't think I did anything Disney.
Right.
Friday, I know I didn't really do anything Disney. Saturday was the... And then we had dinner at Morimoto Asia. Yeah. And then we went to go see, Sid and I got to go see Black Panther.
Ooh.
Wakanda Forever. And that was cool. And then Sunday was just a
coming
work
out
day.
on Blu-ray and DVD soon.
Yeah.
I got the notification by Disney Movie Club.
You know what hit me the other day is we're sitting in a movie theater the week before the next Marvel movie comes out, and the theater was full.
Yeah.
What in the heck's in the water with those guys? I think I lost 2 toes.
Are they just going to run the 2 movies like next to each other?
Yeah,
Black Panther in one, Infinity in the other, and you can
you know what
from
you
one
should
to the
do?
other?
You know what you should do? you should go see Black Panther, sneak out of that theater, and go in and see Avengers.
Yeah.
Just knock them out back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have Movie Pass, you could probably do that. So that was my week. How was you guys this week? Let us know in the comments what your week was like. Anything else you want to add before we get into it?
I got nothing.
I will say this. If you want to find out how the Void experience went, not
Monday
this
after
coming
next.
Monday.
Yeah.
It'll be the Monday after next. We did a whole show just for that, so you could check that out. Quick up and down, thumbs up.
Yeah, it was good.
Just be prepared to wait.
Yeah, in many queues.
Stuff happens. It's technology, and you know what happens with
It's a queue
technology.
after queue after queue.
And if you like standing in queues, boy, has the Void got the experience for you. So other than that, let's go ahead and get into the news. Hey, we did it right. Yay.
Finally.
We usually screw that up.
Yeah.
So anyway,
We're pretty good at it.
So, Pandora is a thing now, apparently.
It is.
Yeah.
All the chicks dig it.
I can't.
With all their bracelets.
I thought it was going to be a fad, really. Oh, I was talking about the land. You're talking about the jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So the Pandora utility suit officially debuted at Pandora, the world of Avatar. The 4.2-ton... Well, that's kayfabe. The 4.2-ton Pandora utility suit officially debuted at Pandora at Avatar at Disney's Animal Kingdom on last Sunday, just in time for the park's 20th anniversary celebration. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that thing weighs 4.2 tons.
I don't know.
It can't weigh 4.2
That's
tons.
what Disney's saying.
Because if it falls over, people will die. Perched 10 feet high, a human pilot straps into the cockpit of his exocarrier and controls its powerful yet agile movements. The giant walking suit was designed with articulated hands and a shoulder span of more than 5 feet. And he would not be able to ride the Banshee ride.
Yeah.
It also bears claw marks and battle scars from a Thanator, which I thought he was coming with the next Avengers movie. That's weird.
Yeah, I thought so too.
A Thanator is a alpha predator on Pandora. Wow, they're kayfabing that up. Like all the lands at Disney's Animal Kingdom, Pandora is rooted in nature.
Except for the robot.
Except for all the fake nature that it's from another planet that doesn't really... Anyway, so it's rooted in nature, and the Pandora utility suit showcases that in dramatic fashion. As the suit's pilot traverses the land daily, he interacts with guests, sharing details about the land's otherworldly landscape, and highlights the importance, say it with me now, of preserving nature.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's edutainment?
It's edutainment.
Or infotainment? As we would call it back in the day.
Yep. So I've seen video and pictures. It's it's interesting.
Yeah.
You can see how they're doing it. It's really cool how they do it. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's great. And for little kids, I'm sure it's just the most, and for adults alike, I'm sure
And
it's
the thing's
amazing.
got 3 handlers, too. He's just not out there on his own.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because my question was, what if he steps 4.2 tons? What if he steps on somebody's foot?
Yeah.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I don't think it weighs 4.2 tons.
Yeah.
My pickup truck weighs.
Because it would probably be hard to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's the weight of a pickup truck.
No.
So
All right.
it's probably plastic. But
Yeah.
You
it
know.
probably is.
yeah, who knows?
All right. Hey, John, what would you pay for some original Disney Haunted Mansion art?
Some original Haunted Mansion art. Do I have the money, or
From the Disneyland.
do I have the money, or do I not have the money?
Yeah, let's say money's not a problem.
It depends on what the piece of art is. I would probably say if it's an original, like a ride vehicle, or original, like the Madame Leota ball, I'd probably play. If I had the money and I didn't have anything else to do with it, I'd probably spend $500,000 on the Madame Leota ball.
Okay. Mr. Neil Patrick Harris
NPH. Yeah.
spent $170,000
On
a Haunted Mansion prop, outbidding CEO Jeff Bezos of Amazon to get this.
So what was Neil Patrick Harris and Jeff Bezos
Bidding on?
bidding on?
Yeah. So it's a painting. It's a stretching room painting.
Oh.
The one where he's sitting on the TNT keg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's an original Disneyland prop. Now, I don't... this was, I think, through the Van Eaton Gallery auction. So I'm sure it's verified and real.
Wow.
But $172,500 on one painting. And he was on the, what's his name? The karaoke, carpool karaoke guy.
Yes.
I can't think of his name. Anyway, he was on that TV show.
Yeah.
And he's saying this is not the most he spent on anything from Disney.
James Corden.
James Corden. This is not the most he spent. He
sure he
spent
hasn't.
more.
Oh, he goes to Disney on vacation. I'm sure it's not the most he's ever spent.
Well, I think Disney pays for that part.
Some of it.
Which allows him to spend $172,000.
Sure. What's funny is he's probably made so much money from Disney. It's like, I'll just take this and trade.
Yeah. There was another a guy, too. Oh, my God. His name will come to me in a minute. But anyway, Neil says that this just fits into his Scooby-Doo murder mystery wheelhouse, and that's why he collects Haunted Mansion stuff.
After he bought it, did he look at the camera and go, boom, goes the dynamite?
He should have.
Yeah. Wow. So what
yeah.
would you pay? What would you pay for, like, a stretching room piece of artwork?
I'd probably have to pay $100,000 at least. I don't know if I'd go as high as 172.
Well,
but he didn't think he was going to get it. He just kept bidding.
Yeah.
To see how high it would go.
Right.
Well, unfortunately, it went pretty high, Mr. Harris.
Well, I mean, he's making. I mean, the amount of money that they're making just for the syndication of How I Met Your Mother. God,
Yeah.
I mean, he probably just spent a week's pay, just like, yeah, why not? Here you go.
Yeah.
And plus, he got one over on Bezos.
Right.
Ha ha! Look what I got.
Mr. Rich Man in the world.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What's the guy that does the show The Wall?
The Wall?
Yeah. That show, it's like Plinko.
Oh, dude, I have no clue.
Anyway, that guy also collects Disney memorabilia and spent a ton on recently.
Quick, name a Disney fan that collects Disney stuff that doesn't spend a ton of money on Disney stuff. Quick, name one. Of the three of us sitting in this room,
I think we all do.
we all spend a crap ton of. It's what we do. It's hardwired into our Mickeydom.
Yeah, look at.
I spent a considerable amount of money on stuff in Disney.
Yeah, see?
Considerable.
Yeah. So I guess everybody collects something.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think you should bring that with you when you come for the candlelight processional, Neil, so we can see it and verify it.
Yes. As I start to talk about the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ,
Boom!
check
goes the
this out.
dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
Christians around the world just drop dead.
Yeah. Boom goes the Haunted Mansion.
Boom goes on in Mansion. Boom goes my career at Disney.
Yeah. Okay, so if you didn't join us this past Saturday at the meetup, we have now
Shame on you.
we have another one in May. May 26th at the Baseline Tap House at 7 p.m. That's the Hollywood Studios. You will need a little ticket media to get in.
Passy.
Yep, get something to get you into the park,
Right.
unfortunately. We can probably meet up at around 7, and then we'll probably do the fireworks, maybe the movie show and the fireworks, Star Wars fireworks. Maybe we can catch both of them.
Movie show.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
what is the date on that?
May 26th, 7 p.m., Baseline Tap House.
What date? Day?
It's a Saturday, so it's a Saturday.
It's always a Saturday.
Always a Saturday.
Sorry.
Yep. Then, June 23rd at 2 p.m., also a Saturday, we will be at Port Orleans French Quarter having some beignets.
Well, no, that's not bad because 2 p.m. works with Donna.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll be able to make that.
All right.
We'll check with you.
You may be on your own for that, because I think my family's in town. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens.
Great.
We'll have to see what the schedule is.
Now I got to buy all the beignets.
Yeah. Well, we have money.
I'm not worried about it.
All right. We sent out, I think, most of the people that were interested for being bloggers and photographers and helping us out on the blog have all been signed up.
Sweet.
They've all been authored.
Sweet.
But if you are still interested in writing stories, taking pictures, taking video, please feel free to email us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. You know, DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
I was wondering when you'd catch that.
If you are interested, and then we'll get you all set up. Next on the list, don't forget that you can listen to the show on your Amazon Echo or Dot or Google Home. Just say, hey, play the Disney Parks podcast.
Hey, insert name here.
Exactly. Insert smart device name here.
Order me a pizza.
Yeah.
I did that the other day accidentally.
Oh, did you?
I was at a buddy
pizza?
of mine's house, and
Pizza came?
no, pizza didn't come. He caught it in time.
Oh, good.
That was funny.
You should wait until he goes to the bathroom and then do it.
Yes. Pizza. I didn't order John. What?
What?
Well, it's here.
I was just saying, I wish I could have ordered a pizza and it came.
Well, it's funny because he has it right near where we sit,
Yeah.
and it's a buddy's house, and we do a podcast, and one of the people that we talk about, his name's Alexa,
Oh.
so it's constant.
Wow.
It's just this constant litany of ding. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Don't forget to go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/shop. We have some T-shirts left over that we're trying to get rid of that are a very reasonable price.
you have this one, do you?
No, we don't have that one.
Right.
Yeah, so if you go there, and then we have other things that you can pick up, which make nice little gifts for your Disney fan.
Sweet.
Don't forget to rate us and review us wherever you hear us, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, whatever it is. Just give us a 5-star rating. Say, hey, great show. Anything helps. Keep the needle being moved.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm very excited. Now is a great moment in time because Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is opening 3 new bus stops. Woohoo! That's exciting news. Beginning on April 27th, guests staying at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort will be able to take advantage of 3, count them, 3, 1, 2, 3 bus stops. God, that joke never gets old. Taking over the previous single bus stop at Old Port Royale. The 3 new stops will be able to take guests across Disney World Resort. Departure number 1, Magic Kingdom.
Duh.
Doy. Departure number 2,
Epcot.
Epcot.
Duh.
Disney's Animal Kingdom and Blizzard Beach.
Ooh.
Departure number 3, everywhere else.
Yeah.
Disney's Hollywood Studios, Typhoon Lagoon, Disney Springs, ESPN's Wide World of Sportages. So yeah, it's
So
cool.
I wonder if this is in preparation for the new hotel kind of opening up.
Yeah.
Are they trying to get their stuff in order, give it a little testy test?
Get those ducks in a row now.
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to it.
Yeah, because that is going to be like another, 2,000 people possibly? Right, 300 rooms?
They're gonna have to plus their bus stops too.
Yeah.
That's
I think that's why they've put out those minivans, is they're just giving people on there's this, that'll be a Skyliner stop.
right.
So Skyliner buses, minivans.
Right. Well, Disney's also
Boats.
Disney's also been very smart about that too, because they've implemented a lot of that now. So
Sure.
I don't know. Do we have a proposed date when the Skyliner's opening?
2021.
2021. Okay, so we're still a few years out. So as these new properties come online, hopefully they've alleviated some of that traffic and gotten people used to. Well, I just want to take a Disney van, or I just want to do this. So they're not, hey, let's just all jump on a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully that's kind of worked some of those kinks out. But yeah, it's exciting times. We'll probably have some new bus stops that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Thrilling.
And new Skyliner stops.
Hot diggity dog. I'm looking forward to riding out.
Yeah.
Sweating in August when I ride it. Be awesome.
All right, so last week's trivia question was, look closely at the postage stamps near the end of It's a Small World.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And among the smiley faces, you'll see the likeness of a non-Disney character. Bill, do you know who it is?
Can't say that I do.
Okay.
I think you stumped me on that one.
Ooh.
It is Charlie Brown.
Oh. I thought it was Archie.
Yeah. No.
Dang it. I never get this right.
No. Charlie
The
Brown.
answer's right in front of me. Just read, you fool.
We only had one person send us an email, and that's our friend Robin.
See how easy it is, folks? One and done.
Yeah.
That's all I got to do.
I don't have to send you something, Robin. I'll see you. All right, so this week's trivia question may be tricky. Okay, a little bit tricky. Which is the only Disney animated film where the main character does not speak?
That's a great question. I'm going to say the third goat to the left in The Emperor's New Groove.
The fifth leg goat?
Yes. I'm amending to the fifth-legged goat.
The answer is no. Dang it. If you know the correct answer, send it to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com, and we will send you something pretty nice in the mail.
All right. If you were one of our Patreons, you just came from a live show from 7 to 8 on Monday nights. We do a live show just for you guys. And if you want to help support the show to keep what we do here free, we would really appreciate you coming to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We do a lot of content just for you guys. You get shows posted early and ad-free. And a lot of other special perks that we like to throw in there just to say thank you for being our Patreons. So you can go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast to sign up today and be like these awesome folks: James D., Krista, Grant, Ernie, David, Sam, Jennifer, Ross, Ron, Jeremy, not that one, Willie, Michael, Mike, Cassandra, Katie, Eva, and Katie. Lovingly referred to as Other Katie.
The other Katie.
The other Katie.
The other Katie.
Yep.
All right, that sounds good. Hey, Disneyland now files some permits to renovate the upper level of the Starcade at Space Mountain at Disneyland.
Wow.
Yeah. So Disney just filed a permit to renovate the existing interior space of the second level of the former Starcade at Space Mountain. And now Starcade is gone here. Been gone for a long time, so... this is a 5,000 square foot area that will become an indoor air-conditioned queue space for the attraction and the existing roof deck queue, which will be modified to feed into the indoor area.
Nice.
Yeah, so a little indoor queuing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Since the 1990s, the second level has been vacant and mostly off-limits to guests. There was a set of speed ramps from the first level, but these were blocked at various times. By arcade games, press pennies, machines, curtains, and then eventually removed completely. There was an X-Wing starfighter from the Star Wars suspended from the ceiling over the speed ramps, but it was moved to Star Trader following the opening of Star Tours in 2011. Mm-hmm. The People Mover track used to go glide by the windows, giving guests a look into the Starcade, but that was changed when the People Mover closed in 1995. So, now, last year, it was given its last new life as a private event venue for large parties and large groups. And they showed a picture. They had, it's like all different colored chairs, and at the end of the room was a giant, Main Street Electrical Parade drum.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah, all lit up. So apparently somebody had a Main Street Electrical Parade fetish. For their party.
There you go.
But the room looked very cool, It was all colored and lit up nicely.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
I would think that would be a great venue for private events and things like that.
It would be.
I would have an event there.
Of course you would, because the drum is still there.
If it's still there, sure. If not, I said bring the thing back.
Bring the drum. I'd like the drum, please.
Bring me the drum.
That'll be $44,000.
Okay, I don't need the drum.
Keep the drum. So Walt Disney World's newest solar farm, we've talked about that on previous episodes, is going to power not one, but two, count them, two theme parks.
Woo-hoo.
Reedy Creek Improvement District recently entered into an agreement with the Aurigas Energy USA to build a massive 270-acre, 50-megawatt solar farm. The solar project is planned to be completed by the end of the year and will generate enough energy to power two theme parks. Both of them at Universal. Just kidding. The facility will have a grand total of 500,000 solar panels.
Wow.
Which will reduce emissions at the resort by more than 57,000 tons a year. This equates to removing 93,000 cars from the road, a statistic that shows Disney's 2020 goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions from the resort by 50% compared to 2012. Located near Animal Kingdom, this solar facility will join the 5 megawatt facility that was recently built near Epcot. Combined with 2 solar sites, will provide 25% of all power needs for Walt Disney World. Construction is set to begin in the coming months, and they hope to have construction wrapped up by the end of the year.
Okay, so here's a crazy thing I found out last year, probably last year. The Disney lines of business, so like hotel or engineering, Imagineering, housekeeping, blah, blah, they get a bonus based on how much energy they can save the company.
Wow.
So it's in the best interest of these lines of businesses, parks, to build a solar field because, it may be some capital laid out front, but if they can lower their greenhouse footprint,
sure,
that will get them a bigger bonus.
Right. And they're probably getting a lot of that underwritten by that electrical company.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
I wonder if any of the savings that they'll generate, if they'll pass it on to the guests.
Yes, they will, in the form of higher prices.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
To pay for that capital.
That's what you do for savings.
Yes.
And that savings.
Yeah.
I think that was the optimum word.
What? I can't even believe you asked that question.
I know, it's crazy.
Now, it's interesting because the other solar farm, wasn't that built by Duke? And this one is, I wonder, all right, so the Animal Kingdom one probably sits in Osceola County, and maybe Duke doesn't service Osceola.
Probably not.
Because the Epcot one is in Orange County. So maybe that's a Duke thing.
Weird
Excess
coinky.
goes back to the grid. They get paid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So before we move forward with the second half of our show, we have a question in the chat room I think we should talk about.
Okay.
Ralph wants to know, do you think that Disney will charge for the Skyliner?
No.
Can't see it being free considering Disney is charging for the resort parking now.
No, they won't charge. They don't charge for any of the other transportation. It's included in your stay/park ticket.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be something, I want to see how it's going to work with the locals. That's what I'm curious to.
Yeah. They don't stop you to get on the monorail, the boat, the ferry.
That is true.
Or anything like that.
That is true. And we don't know when the Skyliner is going to be completed, right?
2021.
2021, you said that.
Yeah.
Right.
That was it. That's the projected date.
All right. So,
I wouldn't be surprised if they get portions of it done early. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
You know,
especially whatever resort opens.
Whatever they can get open to get people to the studios for Toy Story Land.
Right.
They're going to want to get that moving as quickly as possible.
Right. We've got a plan.
Yeah.
Toy Story and Star Wars.
Now,
as soon as possible.
Well, yeah, because Toy Story is this year, and then the Star Wars is in 2019. So I would think they would get that going.
That would probably be a high priority.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. All right. On today's show, we have Disney news about new cast members at Walt Disney World, new play apps for Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and a new expansion for the Tokyo Disneyland resorts, and so much more on this week's Disney Parks podcast. All right, so lots of news to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So let's go ahead and dig into it, buddy.
All right. If you're looking for a job and you live in the Central Florida area,
especially in housekeeping,
Disney's looking to hire 3,500 new cast members for this spring. Now, I'm checking my calendar. We're pretty deep into spring.
Yeah.
This has got to be more for spring/summer,
right.
I would think.
Right.
I would bet that they're looking for an onslaught this summer, unfortunately. Internal sources are reporting that Disney has ordered a new fleet. Oh, that's not it.
Copy and paste.
With the Central Florida summer tourism projections at an all-time high and the debut of Toy Story Land in Disney's Hollywood Studios coming in June 30th, Disney is looking to fill a number of new cast role positions. The company will be hosting job fairs for a multitude of positions within the Walt Disney World Resort as they intend to hire 3,500 employees through May of 2018.
Wow.
Yep. A news release referenced positions in full-time, part-time, and seasonal roles within housekeeping, transportation, lifeguard, food and beverage, and many, many more.
Oh, yeah, tons of stuff that I just want to do.
Yeah. Full-time cast member hires will benefits include medical, dental, vision, and paid time off if you can get it. Select positions will be offered a $3,000 hiring bonus.
Sweet.
And here's the tip. Hiring bonuses are taxed at a bonus rate of 45%.
Oh,
So
lucky
you'll
you.
get $1,500 of the $3,000.
That's right.
And the government will get the other half.
Good luck getting those people to sign up.
Thank
for
you,
that.
federal government.
Thanks, Obama Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in charge of that one.
Yeah, somebody way before that.
Yeah.
Candidates searching online can apply at Disney's Big Spring hiring event by going to Walt Disney World .jobs/spring. And here is Disney's list of upcoming sponsoring. So housekeeping hiring day and job fair. Housekeeping hiring days are held every Monday through Friday throughout April and May.
I'm sorry.
Just every day. If you're willing to clean a room, come.
Yes, please. We need you.
Every day in April and May from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Wednesday, May 9th, a housekeeping job fair will be held from 9 to 6 p.m. These people have jobs. Shouldn't you be doing this job fair at night so that they can do their current job and then come? That's just me.
Well, the
Are
argument...
they looking for unemployed
Wait.
people?
Yes.
No, that's the
If you
wrong
have a
answer.
job, you're not going to be looking for a job.
Yeah.
And if you have a job, is going to Disney step up?
Yeah. All right. All of the Walt Disney World Resort Casting Center, Disney workers will be available to answer questions, help with an application process, and conduct interviews on the spot. The lifeguard job fairs will be on Saturday, April 21st at Mickey's Retreat and Wednesday, May 2nd at Typhoon Lagoon. Candidates are 16 years or older will be interviewed and complete an on-site swim test for the opportunity to become part of the Disney team.
Where is Mickey's Retreat?
I have no idea. Bill's thinking.
Mickey's Retreat, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's over in Fort Wilderness somewhere.
Yeah? Okay.
Huh.
I believe.
If anybody knows,
Yeah.
let us know. Because
Where's
that was a
Mickey?
new one.
I'll start looking in the chat room. Is anybody in the chat room know where Mickey's Retreat is?
The culinary job fair will be on Monday, April 23rd at ESPN Wide World of Sports. Qualified candidates can learn about available culinary roles, meet with chefs, and interview with recruiters.
That's dicey.
Yeah.
We don't know what roles we're going for jobs for. So let's just say like a high-end chef is like, I think I'll go to work for Disney. Oh, you only need people to clean the dishes.
Yeah.
Thanks for wasting my time.
Yeah. Bus driver online job fair. You don't have to meet them in person. They trust you.
Do you know what a bus looks like? Yes,
Okay.
you're hired.
Will be held through May 31st. Candidates interested in joining the team or always on the move can apply. Yeah, can apply for part-time, full-time positions. And that one you do have to go out and get your CDL.
Yeah.
Disney will train you for free, and I think pay for the licensing.
I'll tell you what I would like to do, honestly. I really would like to do this job.
Okay.
I would love to drive a minivan.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
That, I
That would be
Ubered a
fun.
lot. I enjoyed the snot out of it when I was driving to Disney.
Yeah.
If
I do too.
If I knew that I could make a guaranteed X amount of money a week and work 30, 40 hours, I'd drive all over property talking about Disney stuff and all that good stuff.
And bus driver would be something I would do, but I don't want to be driving around that many people. I don't want to be responsible for anybody's life. There's a lot of crazy people on the roads.
Yeah, that would keep me away from it.
I know I would be safe, but I don't trust everybody else coming at the bus.
I've seen way too many horror stories about bus drivers getting hurt.
Yeah, or kids on bikes accidentally going in front of the bus and all that other kind of
Crazy
stuff.
drivers going in front of the bus.
So, I mean, it's pretty much air conditioning. It's pretty much inside. You got to stop and get out every now and then, but that'd be fine. Monorail pilot's no good because you're going to be stuck on the platform probably for the first 2 years.
Right.
So you're not going to get to drive a monorail for a very long
You're
time.
going to sweat a lot.
I believe it's shift is 1 hour, hour and a half at the most.
Yeah.
A friend of mine had the monorail job last.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right, Jim.
Yeah.
And he said, "This is what you would go. You run the monorail an hour, then you were on the platform."
Yeah. And that's outside. It's humid and
Right.
not for me. Yeah, Rainy.
One of the folks in the chat room's like, I'd like to work for Disney IT. Maybe the app wouldn't crash 49 times a day. They're not hiring for IT.
I think it's the .go platform. That's the problem. They're using 1980 technology.
Jeez, they gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, there's a story I gotta tell you afterwards about that.
All right.
Front desk, I think I could do. People are still calm.
No. No,
I've
people are
worked
not
front
calm.
desk. I've worked front desk. I've worked night audit.
What do you mean you can't find my reservation? What do you mean that I expected to be in this room and
this computer says nothing for you? Yeah. Step aside, sir. Security.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right.
Mickey says go find a different room. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Mickey says something else.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So there's a brand new Play Disney Parks app coming to Walt Disney World and Disneyland this summer because honestly, there's just not enough Disney apps out there.
How many ways do you want me to make a fast pass?
Jeez, oh Pete. Guests will be able to explore Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort in a completely new way by using the all-new Play Disney Parks app that's coming this summer. The app will be available for iOS and Android and will allow guests to play, using Tony's air quotes, in the parks with exclusive experiences at both parks through interactive activities in the surrounding environment. The app will be free to download.
Now, that part there, what they're meaning is this app is going to have an augmented reality component.
Really?
So you'll be able to point your phone at something, and it'll be an augmented reality.
So you mean to tell me that they're actually creating apps to keep idiots staring at their phone as opposed to, I don't know, looking at the stuff in the park?
Yes.
Guests will be able to turn wait time into playtime with family and friends at select locations with the simple touch of a button. The more you explore...
The same one that gets you in your room.
That's right. Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say. The more you explore the parks, the more there will be to discover in the app.
Mm-hmm.
Because, so as soon as we know more information details, we will let you know. There's no launch date. No. But they say it's going to be set as soon. Yeah, it'll be summer.
They're going to need something for Toy Story Land to keep everybody occupied.
And Star Wars. Star Wars. People are going to be staying at Star Wars forever.
Yeah.
And I get it, but I mean, we literally, how many people do you bump into at the parks?
All the time.
Staring at their phones.
All the time. People running into me, hitting me, spinning around with their 3,000-pound backpack, smacking me in the head.
And that's just
because they're on their phone. What?
And that's just Panda.
Yeah.
The thing that drives me crazy is, and I'm a tech guy. I don't mind texting. I don't mind looking at stuff online. I get it. But you go to Walt Disney World to experience it. Mm-hmm. And we are just training every generation to constantly be looking at the phone and
well, Disney's creating the problem because they've gotten rid of or reduced down the guide maps and the Times Guide.
Right.
Down to a little thing in the front of the Magic Kingdom. It's hard to even find.
Right.
If you don't know where to look.
Right. They want people staring at their phones.
Yeah.
And they think it's going to help with the anxiety of having to stand there and, I don't know, talk to people.
Yeah.
Very similar to the old Pal Mickey, remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, somebody's ringing. Bill is.
Bill, please set your phones to silent. I heard it. So, the joys of live podcast. So yeah, I mean that's just a frustration. It's a frustration point.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done with my soapbox.
Okay.
Please continue. Tell me something fun.
Yeah. D23 announced another event. Slipped this one right in.
That's what she said.
Mickey's of Glendale, a shopping experience here in Florida. Mickey's of Glendale pop-up shop is coming to Disney's Contemporary Resort on Saturday, June 9th, 2018. And they got a new twist on it this time.
And what is the twist?
We'll get to it. The shop will be available based on a limited number of 1-hour shopping windows, where D23 Gold and Gold family members will be given the opportunity to sign up for a single 1-hour window. So rather than having people in the store all day and then nobody else can go in it,
you 1 hour.
You got 1 hour. Get in, get your stuff, and get the hell out.
I'm sorry, Mr. Casanova. You have to leave now.
You're loitering now.
But I'm not done. Yeah, that worked out well at Starbucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, the store, as we've spoken about many times, is typically a private store for cast members as they sell Imagineering exclusive items as well as popular Walt Disney Parks and Resort merchandise. Registration is required, so just don't show up, for the complimentary 1-hour shopping window and will be available on a first-come, first-served basis beginning this Wednesday, April 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
You'll have to go to the D23 website to get your hour. Now, the shopping windows are this. 9 to 10 a.m., 10 to 11 a.m., 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. And do not show up 45 minutes before your prior scheduled time.
Right.
Because
they're not going to
that just ruins that.
Yeah. But people will. Americans are trained.
Disney fans are always there earlier.
Yes, thinking, if I go a little early, they'll
let me in early.
They'll let me in.
Yeah.
They'll let me in.
I'll get an hour and 15 minutes rather than an hour.
Right.
Yeah. If you do go to this event, I will tell you, bring your, if you're a Disney fan, bring your wallet. There's a lot of exclusive pins.
Right.
There's typically things that you can't get normally, in the Disney store, the Disney parks, Disney resorts. So,
are you going to this?
Oh yeah, I go all the time.
Okay, so this has nothing to do with the Destination D.
They'll have something. They'll have a Mickey's at Glendale. This is a little fix to hold you over.
Little teaser.
Yeah. So if you do your shopping now, you won't have to do it in November, and then you can spend more time doing other things.
No. You think they're not going to have different stuff?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
I've been to this event twice.
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Stuff?
It's usually the same stuff.
Same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
The store, the other store is the one that will have different stuff.
Oh,
the Mickey's merchandise store. Yeah.
Okay. So, Tokyo Disney Resort has announced an expansion.
Oh, yeah.
But it does dismiss the new park rumor. So if you were thinking that Tokyo is getting a new park, no.
Nay.
Yet, as our Russian friends would say. In February, it was reported that the Oriental Land Company was considering developing a sky-themed park to complement its existing land and sea-themed park. The rumored park had a tentative title of Disney Sky. Very, very Disneyland, Disney Sea,
right.
Disney Sky. Should have been Disney Air. Land, sea, and air.
Right.
Get it? But no, according to the Japan News, it seems like we will not be seeing a third gate in the near future. But instead of that, the Japan News is reporting that one of the two existing parks, Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Sea, will be expanded. At the celebration of the 35th anniversary of the resort, the Oriental Land Company chairman Toshio Kagami said, and I'm translating here,
Sure.
We would like to create a Tokyo Disney resort that fulfills new dreams. Currently, we are planning the park's expansion.
Nice.
So
I was kind of looking for a third park.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool, too.
Not that I've been there.
Right, me neither. I wouldn't know the difference. So does this mean they're getting a Star Wars? Or Marvel?
Or Toy Story or Pixar?
Toy Story?
I don't know.
Which land are, I guess it's Shanghai that has the Marvel area, right?
Hong Kong is getting
Hong
Marvel.
Kong. Yeah. So I'll bet this is going to be Star Wars or Toy Story.
Probably.
Or
both. They seem to throw money at their park.
Well, Tokyo. I mean the land company.
Yeah.
Has
Oriental Land Company.
The Oriental Land Company has tons of cash.
Yeah.
Why not?
They don't care.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
All right. Disney's trying to prepare us slowly for the opening of Toy Story Land. They've now given more information about what to expect. Fast passes are now available for those guests staying at a Walt Disney Resort hotel and are within 60 days prior to their check-in window. So, for example, if you have a 14-day stay arriving on June 16th, you would be eligible to make fast passes for Toy Story Land on June 30th. All 3 attractions in Toy Story Land will be included in the Fast Pass, including Slinky Dog Coaster, Alien Saucers, and Toy Story Mania.
Huh? Is that a new ride?
Yes.
Okay.
Now here's the rub.
Okay.
Fast Pass tiering will apply to these attractions, meaning that the Toy Story Land attractions will all be Tier 1 attractions. Meaning you can only get one of them.
Oh, my
and
God.
then 2 Tier 2 attractions. Now, I guess the good news is that Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster are now moving from Tier 1 to Tier 2. So,
Wow.
you can ride Toy Story Mania and Tower of Terror and the coaster, but you can't do all three. Well, you can,
Yeah.
but you have to use them all,
Yeah.
and then hopefully there's some, and there won't be.
Right.
So, I thought that was a little weird.
That's crazy.
Now, it gets better.
Okay, great.
Extra magic hours for Toy Story Land. Morning extra hours, morning magic extra hours.
Now I'm confused, and I'm reading it.
For Walt Disney World resort guests will be held every day from July 1st to August 31st from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So you get that 1 hour to make your mad dash and get on everything you possibly can before the crazy happens.
Wow.
Evening extra magic hours will be held on Fridays during July and August from 10:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. That's the latest I've ever seen this park stay open.
Wow.
Usually they're done at like 9.
Yeah.
So 12:30 a.m. That's pretty good. I would probably do the nighttime. A, to be cooler, and B,
Less people.
less kids because they're all in bed. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
The extra magic hours will include all Toy Story Land attractions throughout the park.
Wow.
So all 3 of them will be included in the extra magic hours. Park hours during the Toy Story Land opening will be this. On opening day, June 30th, 2018, they are currently from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Moving then to 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. July all the way through to August.
Wow.
All right, so you got all that?
Yep.
The height requirement now. Slinky Dog Dash, the family-friendly roller coaster, will have a 38-inch height requirement, and the Alien Swing will have a 32-inch height requirement.
Awesome. I wonder what the maximum is for those rides. 'Cause that'll be an issue.
don't know.
That'll be an issue.
Yeah.
You know, of course.
Yeah.
One of our listeners was saying that Tower of Terror has always been a tier 2.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. I didn't know that. I keep forgetting that they're tiered like that.
Well, they were saying that, in this article, that they're moving to Tier 2. So.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, I mean, it's becoming a reality, buddy. How you feeling about that?
Get me an annual pass holder preview. Let me go on the attractions, and I won't be back for another 3 years.
Wow. Let's see.
Because I'm not going to wait in a line for, like Pandora, 4 hours.
Well, let's see if they open the end of June,
Mm-hmm.
May. They're if they're going to do it, they're going to have to make an announcement soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
Yeah, if they don't, I don't know.
it's going to be hard to ride anything.
Yeah,
Because
we're not going to get a fast pass.
oh yeah, no, we're not going to.
You know. So.
You know, it's funny. People always talk about how lucky we are because we live to Disney, and that's true.
Yeah, I can go there and look at it.
Yeah, but that doesn't always guarantee us opportunities to get on the rides because of the way the fast passes are.
Yeah.
You know,
All right, what would be the... All right, Toy Story Land opens up. It's brand new. What's the longest you would wait on any one of those lines?
an hour. That's it.
I think it's going to take you an hour just to get into the land.
I know it is, but that's you asked me. That's my answer. An hour, because these people like. Okay, so this is the thing about like Pandora. 4-hour waits just to ride the Banshee ride, and as amazing as the ride is, apparently because we've never ridden it.
Right.
Not because we didn't want to, it's because Tony was too tall and my calves wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
I would not sit for 4 hours to ride an attraction at any theme park.
Right.
Because 4 hours is half of your day.
Right.
And for the amount of money that they're charging people to get into these parks, there's so much more to do. And yeah, it's the biggest, newest, coolest, awesomest thing, but, I mean, call it what you will. I mean, Universal just opened the Fast and Furious attraction, and it'll be exciting, but it's a motion simulator. I'm sure it'll be pretty busy for the first couple of months,
Right.
but it ain't going to be like a 4-hour wait time because it's
Yeah.
So Disney fans are a different breed,
Right.
and we're kind of our own worst enemy.
They're built for queues.
Yeah, yeah. So the answer is no. I would.
Yeah.
I would wait an hour. How long? You wouldn't wait.
I don't know. Not more than an hour.
But for Toy Story,
Yeah, not even.
really?
Yeah.
I figured you would go at least an hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't have the patience anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
Eventually, someday, I'll be able to get a fast pass or get on it without a 3-hour wait. They'll have a Disney After Dark event there,
Yeah.
and then I'll be able to ride the snot out of it.
advantage is being here. We live here.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Almost every day. We're people who come
sure.
for the week.
yeah,
They only have a finite time to really enjoy these attractions.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
So you're kind of stuck in a rock and hard place.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
Definitely.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we do live here, and there are opportunities on occasion where we just dumb luck our way into something, but those
Yeah.
are very few and far between.
right.
So we have to wait for those special moments, those special events that we can get in, and they'll happen. But you're right. I mean, the thing is, we live here,
Yeah,
and we get to experience the magic whenever we want to. We just don't get to experience all the magic. Like,
Right.
it's breaking my heart. I know I'm not going to be able to ride anything in Star Wars for a long time, unless I happen to get a pass holder thing.
yeah,
But, it is what it is.
Yeah.
When they build a queue to get into the land,
yeah,
they're planning on massive amounts
Yeah.
of people.
yeah. You're gonna have to hope for like one of those Galactic Night kind of events.
Yeah, and pay for it. Pay
Yeah.
for my experience.
Pay for
and
where
not-
the land is open, the attractions
right,
are open.
right.
And
Not only, like you're like, I don't have the patience for it. I'm at that age too, where it's like I don't have the patience for it either. But I also have this little double whammy of I can handle crowds, but not for very long.
yeah,
I get stressed out, and it's the weirdest thing. It's just how I'm wired. So I don't handle big crowds well for long periods of time.
right.
But I wouldn't. It's like Comic-Con and stuff. When Star
Yeah, I
Wars
don't like that.
Celebration was here.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, people were camping out for the
Long time.
opportunity to stand in line for a queue that would maybe give them the opportunity to get into the main room, on the off chance that any of the classic Star Wars characters would actually show up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I saw like the MegaCon had put up like the list of celebrities that are coming. If you want a picture and autograph, some of them are charging as much as $100
Right.
for your picture.
There are places you can buy an autograph for way cheaper.
And I'm
Yeah.
thinking the line's going to be out the wazoo, and you're going to charge me $100? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, you go to wrestling things, man, and it's great. You want to autograph, it's $25. You want a picture, it's $50. You want them to actually stand up and put their arm around you, it's $100.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
so.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
just not worth it. I mean, they're just people.
Yeah,
know.
I agree.
Anyway, so you ready to get into some headline news?
Sure.
That's nice. Bill does a good job. You gotta have him over more often. So, if you're a fan of Tom's shoes, Disney Princess is the pairing you've been needing. New footwear and sunglass collections are now available. Tom's footwear and sunglasses
Yeah, I got
for
a
princesses.
picture up for their viewing pleasure.
For princesses.
Yes.
So no princes.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Amazon is making select Star Wars and Marvel DVDs and Blu-rays available to Prime members only.
Nice. Good start.
Good plan, kids.
Yeah.
Documentary on composer Howard Ashman to debut this weekend. It's already been in a couple film festivals, doing pretty well.
Tribeca. Yep.
Tribeca.
Yep.
God bless you.
Yep.
And now this one,
Yeah, this is a good one.
this is interesting. Uh,
Go ahead, you can say it.
It doesn't read well. Thieves steal a trailer carrying 8,000 tickets to Disneyland.
Yeah. So there was an event, and there was some stuff that Disney tossed in 8,000 tickets for, like, I think these kids or whatever.
Jeez.
somebody stole the trailer that was attached to a truck that had 8,000 Disneyland tickets in it. Now, they canceled, obviously, all the tickets.
Sure, of course.
But this goes to my point that I've been saying all the time is, why do we have printed media at all? If it was electronic, they couldn't steal it.
As easily.
Or at all. If it's not in a trailer, they can't steal it.
Okay. Credit cards can't be stolen either. I've heard that as well, so I'm just
saying.
just throwing it out
It'd
there.
make it a little bit more difficult.
I don't disagree with you on that, though, my friend. But, A, I would think inside job. B, what kind of heartless bastard steals 8,000
Well,
tickets?
I don't think they knew where they were going.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So they just stole the trailer and was like,
Yeah.
hey, we've hit the mother load, y'all. We
Yeah.
can get a couple $100 for these tickets a piece.
Yeah. So Disney is trying to get the word out now and say, listen, if you come across somebody selling tickets on the cheap, they're probably stolen.
Let's see Disney start put some people in jail for that. That'd be fun. That'd
Yeah.
be fun to watch. Biometric facial recognition technology is coming to the Orlando International Airport. Woohoo!
Now, this is only for international guests coming into or leaving the country, where they'll get their picture taken when they come in, and then when they leave, their face has to match the picture in the passport.
Racial profiling much?
Just profiling.
Just kidding. I'm okay with a little bit of profiling to keep us safe.
Yeah.
Little bit, not a lot.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy. Millennium Pink embroidery thread.
It's all over the place.
Millennium Pink embroidery thread now available for Mickey Mouse ear hats. Millennium Pink. I didn't
Yes.
know that was a color now. Now it's champagne. Now it's a big deal.
It's everything. It's a
ubiquitous.
drink. It's ear hats. It's a
Underwear.
shirt.
T-shirts.
It's everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
It's everything.
So now if you want your hat embroidered in Millennium Pink, not hot pink,
No.
not light pink,
No.
Millennium Pink.
Yeah. Somebody has to explain to me this whole thing one day.
I don't know. It's like rose gold.
Yeah.
Rose is one color, gold is another color, rose gold. Interesting color.
Right.
Hollywood Studios is going to test breakfast menus at Fairfax Fair
Why do you think they're doing that?
because people are going to be in there early, going to go to that toy store, and they're going to need to eat.
That's
Need to
right.
eat some food.
Every place is going to serve breakfast.
Or they're just really worried about kids, and they want to make sure that every kid has a good, healthy breakfast.
I don't think so.
Okay. Jeff Vale is going to head the Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, and Disney Vacation Club. So what happened to
Ken?
Ken.
Ken is the senior vice president, so he'll report to the
Ken.
new guy. Yeah,
Oh,
he'll
sweet.
report to Jeff. He's still there. I can still email him.
Good.
Dear
Is it
Ken.
Ken Potrock?
Yeah, probably.
I like Ken.
Yeah.
Ken's a good
I do
guy.
too.
He's a good guy.
He's pretty funny.
I met Ken at an event here at Walt Disney World, and then like 2 weeks later, happened to be on a Disney cruise.
And he was on?
It was a press cruise,
Oh, wow.
and he was like, "John," I'm like, "Holy crap, you know who I am?" And I'm like, "You're scary." Good guy.
He probably just carries my file around.
Oh, you're Mr. Casanova.
Mr. Casanova.
Oh, you're that Mr. Casanova. So that's all of our news. We just definitely want to give a shout out to our buddy Vince,
Yep, I
who
got
is
it.
our ongoing field reporter, who gave us this incredible pic showing one of the new magical, what do they call this? Magical photos,
Yeah,
photo
magical
magic,
photo. Yeah.
magic of
Magic
Disney.
photo.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you got the dough, we got the cheese.
we've got the cheese.
This is
That's
over
the
at-
Muppet one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Pizza Rizzo.
Yeah, that's awesome. Rizzo is definitely underrated.
Yeah. And then this is us all suited up for the void.
Now look at this picture. This is such a great picture. Tony looks so incredibly happy.
I'm like, please let it end.
Let this end. Just, yeah, that's not the picture that I really hoped that she would have gotten. And I'm glad she got it, but I was really kind of hoping. After we did this, we did a Charlie's Angels, which is always classic. Yeah, so I had my gun, and she had her karate chops, and
Yeah.
yeah, so that's it. That's all the
That would
news
look
is
like
fit
a
to print. Oh
sad-
man, we're getting a lot of likes.
Sad bunch of people. on there.
That's great. Give it to us. Give us the love. Look at those sexy beasts. And all of us have Star Wars T-shirts on. You can't
Yeah.
really see it, but
Not
I've
with that vest on.
yeah, now that yeah, but we've all got our Star Wars shirts on. So yeah, so that's it. Anything else you want to share with everybody?
I got nothing.
All right, we want to make sure that you come visit us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. Check out all of our show archives, our blog posts, links to amazing sponsors. We also want to make sure you find us on Facebook, Facebook.com/DisneyParksPodcast. Disney Podcast are on Twitter, YouTube.com/DisneyPodcast, Disney Parks Podcast. And we've got a fledgling new Instagram account at Disney Parks Podcast. We want to check that out and make sure that you hook up with us over there. Don't forget to come to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Sign up there, take advantage of all those perks and cool things. Then you can see a live show just for you on Mondays. And other than that, my friends, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the parks. All right. Thanks, Ralph. Are we still live, or did you kill us?
No, we're still live.
All right, cool. Thanks, Ralph. Ralph has been filling up that timeline. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
James is here. James is smacking his head. Well, it's no thing. Anyway, Patricia's here. It's good to see her.
I think we still need, like, the romper room thing.
Absolutely. I'm bringing a mirror next time. So Caroline wants to know, do you think Star Wars will be opening next July?
They said 2019.
Yeah.
I think it said summer of 2019.
Yeah, so it'll probably be about the same time, June, July.
Yeah, June, July.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah, I think so.
Just in time for sweaty season.
I was outside the other day, and that one little drip of sweat right down my back, that's something that you can only really appreciate in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. All the other questions, I think we got the most of them. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. We'd like to thank our in-studio guest. Good job. He helped out with the news. We're going to interview Bill in just a second. Definitely go to DisneyParksPodcast.com and check out anything written by Bill Adenisi. Is that close?
Very close. Also known as Mickey News 1. That's what I go for.
Mickey News 1 is his moniker. His handle.
Mickey News 1.
Mickey News 1. Mr. and Mrs. America. Live at Disneyland. So yeah, that's it. Let's just call it a night, and we'll do that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We appreciate you so much, and look forward to seeing you next week.
All right. See you in the parks.